Mabuhay, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you who are tuning in from around the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am your host. My name is Amy Peacock, the founder of Beyond the Conversation and co-founder of Giving Talents. Giving Talents was birthed through Giving Tuesday, and Giving Tuesday is the largest movement in the world, and they are right now, I believe, in 91 countries. I am so excited to share a great friend of mine whom I just met, and her name is Jahnay Go. And Jahnay actually was born in New York, USA. And right now, she is in the UK. So that is where we're going to go to and listen to Jahnay and her experience, but also her passion for her community. So without any further ado, I would love to invite, or we can go and visit Jahnay to the UK. Right.
Yes,
Welcome,
Thank
Jahnay.
you so
I'm so honored to have you today as my guest. And I'm sure the world, those who are listening, they would love to learn more about you. So I'm going to give you the stage, Jahnay.
Thank you, Ame. Thank you so much for that intro. Hi, everyone from across the world. Tuning in from London right now. I think everybody wants to be in London, only because it's a tad bit warmer than New York City. So maybe not everyone, but some. My name is Jahnay Go. I am a senior at Cornell University, and I am dedicated to a more authentic world. Authenticity is so important to me because when you are on your authenticity journey, you are following your purpose. You're not worried about what other people are doing or what everybody else, what type of relationships other people are in. You are living with love, you are spreading love, and you are remaining authentic and committed to being who you are. I spread authenticity through my vodcast, which is a visual podcast called The Narrative VOD on all platforms, where I interview people who are willing to speak their truth even when it's unpopular, who are willing to show their journey of doing it from scratch and doing life their way. It gives me so much joy and so much passion just knowing there are so many people out in the world that are committed to their authenticity. And I hope that when people tune in, they feel confident and comfortable being themselves and spreading more love and committed to the authenticity journey once again. Outside of that, I do a lot of community building. So I host events, a wide range of events similar to Ame in terms of focusing on loneliness and community building in order to encourage people to have spaces or just make a space for people to be themselves and to connect with people and understand that they're never alone. Even sometimes when we feel misunderstood or like we don't have our tribe is somewhere, and I hope to connect people and find their tribes and continue with their movement. So that's a little bit about me.
Wow. Amazing. In such a short time, we get to know you and really hear your passion. You mentioned about loneliness and social isolation, Jahnay. You know that Beyond the Conversation actually existed in order to address the very root causes of loneliness and social isolation. And with your work, I'm so amazed at the kind of stories that came out of your own show and your own event, and I can see your passion in it. So tell us a little bit why community, it's so important. I think you already mentioned a little bit of that, but share a little bit about why it is important that we surround ourselves with people that are really bring positive into our lives, and why community and friendship, for this matter, is important.
Yes, I love that question. Community is so important because, you know, you are who you surround yourself with, right? You know, that saying, birds of a feather flock together. I genuinely believe that because when you're surrounded by people, those are the thoughts that you're going to internalize, the sentiments that you're going to believe, the limits, right? The limits, the expectations you have in your life, how your friend group or your community views the world and views values or their values are going to align with your values. So it's really important that they committed to or be a part of a community that has the same values because you want to make life what you want it to be, right? As Giving Talent says, like everybody has the power to change the world. So why wouldn't you want to be around change makers and believers and people that believe the sky's the limit or whatever your values are? And then sometimes it's hard to find that community, especially when you're not comfortable and confident in being yourself. When you don't know yourself too much, sometimes you find yourself in different communities that you know internally don't align with you, but you stay there because you feel like those are your only options. So when it comes to community builders, it's so important that community builders continue to make spaces that are for them. Because as a community builder, when I make a space that aligns with me, right, or something that I would have wanted to see, I'm now inviting people that are like me, that are my tribe, to contribute to a space.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, I forgot to mention as well, Jahnay is actually part of the Starling Collective
Yes.
cohort in 2022. In 2021, I was in her position, so I can imagine how excited she would be to be part of that amazing global leaders and change makers. And the fact that, Giving Tuesday is actually recognizing this and inviting this community leaders and change makers is huge. So I'm so excited for you, Jahnay, for being part of this, because it is giving talents. Some people might think, oh, but I don't know what I can give because I don't know if I have something to give. How would we inspire them, Jahnay?
Yes. I'd say going back to what was just said about community building, right? Making a space that's for you. Think about giving talents in the same way. Like there are talents that you've acquired over the few years. Maybe you learned them on your own or you took a class about them. And at one point you did not know it. You weren't aware of it. You didn't even know you had that capability. And now you have it. So give it to someone else. For example, for me, I do a lot of college essay editing. I don't get paid for it or anything, but if a student comes to me and say they need help with college essays, I will do it 100%. And at one point, I did not know how to edit college essays. I needed a whole team of people to help me. The questions felt like I could never answer it. I was like, I don't know what this is. And just being able to help someone and guide them in a journey that you went through. So think about life in the same way. If you're a college student out there, edit someone's essay. But outside of that, if you're a community builder, as I was just saying, make space for someone or teach someone or share some of your wisdom. Everybody has a talent.
I could not say it better than you, Jahnay. And honestly, we can stop right now because it's so good. I wanted to just bottle it in. And for those of you who are just tuning in, my name is Amy Peacock, and you're tuning in to Giving Talents. And my amazing guest is Jahnay Go. And so Giving Talents is happening. It's coming up next Tuesday, November 29th from 1 to 2 p.m. And I know, Jahnay, you said you are going to invite Cornell University to get involved. What one thing that you think you and Cornell University might be doing?
Yeah, like I said before, with the college essay editing, I'm going to encourage some of my college friends to edit college essays. Getting into the Ivy League is definitely not easy, and having people that are already in your shoes, being able to edit your personal statement or your supplements can really help someone, So just inviting them to make space for college students or prospective college students that are in their space, that are in their journey.
Wow. Okay, I'm already fired up. Right. So for those of you who are still thinking, please go to our website, givingtalents.org. It will also be listed on this video too. If you have not done so, I would really encourage you to follow us and also like this video as well. I'm sure Jahnay is also going to post this, and that would be, I think, is a great place to end. And I'm wanting to thank all of you for tuning in, watching, and liking us, and signing up. So we want the world to be a place where everybody can feel safe and feel belonging and connected. And so I want to thank my guests, Jahnay Go. Thank you so much for coming and being my guest today. I am so excited. Please come back again, okay?
Of course.
Please
Thank you
come
so
back
much
again.
for having me.
And yeah, thank you so much again, Jahnay. All right. Have a wonderful time, everyone. And don't forget to sign up November 29th, 1 to 2 p.m. your local time. Bye.